All right. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of JasSuccess. We took a break for a couple of weeks and we're back, and I'm very excited to share with you the story of Anita or Nits Caipang. She's joining us today. I'm very honored to have her on this episode. So thank you so much for joining us, Nits.
Thank you, and it's a privilege, really. Shock ako nung in-invite ako. Wow.
Well, you have a very inspiring story. I know you're still you're not yet, I'd say, tenured. You're still newer in the freelance world. But you do have an inspiring story and a great story that you can share with others. So today we're gonna talk about a couple of things with Nitz's story here. We'll find out how Nitz's changes in her life circumstances directed her to go to freelancing, and her hardships with looking for a job in the province. Right? There's a story talaga. Yeah. And we'll talk about how freelancing helped her with her pregnancy and her transition to her first baby. Oh, by the way, congratulations! That it's her first baby. So yeah. You guys say congratulations to Nits. If you haven't yet, to say congratulations in the comments so that it's her very first baby. And the baby is how many months old?
Yes, ito ba. Ay, hindi masyadong clear. Ready, Ayan. So, 2 months pa lang siya. Magsi 3 months siya next week. Pero mukha siyang 5 months. Size niya.
Healthy baby. Yeah, that's good to hear. And if you guys have any questions for me or for Nits regarding working from home, regarding freelancing, regarding being a new mother, that's for Nits, obviously, then please comment down in the comments below. And people are saying congratulations. Please comment ask in the comments below so that we can ask your questions later. We'll get to them later in the show as well. So let's go ahead and get started. And let's start with your story, Nit. So, what were you doing before you got into freelancing? What was your life like? And just guide us through how you came into the world of working from home and freelancing.
Okay, sure. So me and my husband relocated here in Iloilo City. So we're the typical na employee. Ayan, actually eduk grad ako. Ayan, so eduk grad, nag-teach, then nag-homeschool na academic consultant, and then nag-admin sa church. So anyway, last year from Manila, ayun nga, nag-relocate kami dito. This is the hometown of my hubby. Teka lang, nahirapan ako sa mic. Hometown of my hubby ko dito last year, August. Ayun. Actually, hindi pa dapat last year, napaaga lang kasi nung nag-pass away na si Lord, it was decided na, yeah. So when it was na move kami dito, okay, yeah. So when it was decided na mag-move kami dito, ako ba yun? Internet ko ba yun? Ayun. So nag-decide na mag-move kami dito. Oh no! Ayun. So nag-isip na ako kung ano yung mga pwede kong maging job here. Ayun. So, kasi all my life, nasa Manila lang naman ako. So, paano pag sa Iloilo? So, ayun nga. Since eduk grad nga ako, I'm thinking teaching. Ayun. Pero I knew naman na since August yung movement namin dito, it's not yet the hiring season pa for the teachers. Kasi January, February yun. So, plan B, pwedeng mag-tutorial. Kasi nga, I knew some people na nabubuhay sa pag-tutor. Tapos, isip ko, lalo naman ako kasi math major naman ako. I'm always on demand, ganyan. So, yun. Tapos, pwede rin akong option mag-office kasi naging admin din naman ako. So, looks good naman. Tapos, nung nag-move na kami dito, come August na, we're here na. Ayun. So, anyway, give it some time. Pero nung medyo parang napapatagal na, parang, oh no, hirap maghanap. Then I found out yung salary pala ng teacher dito. Ang baba. Ayun. So
compared to Manila.
Oo, sobra. Ayun. So, tapos yun nga, isip ko, okay, mag-public school kaya. So, nire-research ko na kung paano pasok sa public school. Anyway, so since matagal pa yun, tutorial, apparently, hindi siya ganun kauso dito na yung mga private tutors na ganyan. So, may mga kinodak na ako to offer my services. Yun. Kung kung mag-offer naman ako ng service ko sa yung mga tutorial centers naman, since may cut pa sila, so maliit na lang yung matitira, parang talo pa ako with the time and effort. Ayun. So only option ko na lang mag-office work, ganyan. So hanap, job street, join ako ng job fair na never ko ginawa before, kasi before pa magre-resign ako, may nakaabang na ako ng work eh. So ayun, hanap, ganyan. So wala talaga. Ayun. So, doon ko na-realize na kaya pala yung mga taga-province, kasi from someone na born and raised in Manila, parang ba't yung mga taga-provinces laging napupunta? Ayan, hindi masyadong maraming job opportunity. Tapos, meron pang provincial rate. Ayan, so tapos ako naman sa case ko naman, meron pa akong language barrier factor pa. Ayan, so good luck na lang sa akin. Ayun, so anyway, hanap-hanap pa rin ng work. Tapos, nung one time, yung sa church namin, sa group namin, napag-usapan nga yung work nga na ganyan. And then, was introduced sa online freelancing. Naman nag-exist na ganyan, pero di ko alam how, ganyan, details. So, I was introduced ito may hourly rate, may ganyan-ganyan. Ayun. So, pagka-uwi ko, I created an account sa onlinejobs.ph kasi doon lang ako medyo hindi masyadong intimidated. So, gumawa ko ng account doon. I took the tests para tumaas yung ID proof. Yun, para sa mga hindi nakakaalam, yung ID proof, it enables you to apply to jobs. So, pag mas mataas yung ID proof mo, mas marami kang job na pwedeng applyan. So, apply ako every day. Hanap ako every day sa job street. Yan, every day. Ayun, hanggang sa nakakapagod, nakakababa ng moral. Bakit ganun, Lord? Wala akong makuhang trabaho. Ayun, tapos yun, finally, yun, naisip ko, sige, patulan ko nga yung ESL. Kasi, isip ko, option din since I have internet naman dito, though di nga lang ganun kalakas. Pero ngayon, malakas na dapat. Ayun. Tapos, I have, may laptop din naman, ganyan. So, I gave it a try. Ayun, thankfully, natanggap naman ako agad. Yun, kahit hindi ako ganun ka-confident mag-check ng grammar ng kausap. Ayun, so, tanggap naman ako agad. Nakatulong naman siya in terms of cash flow, pero something na I knew na hindi sustainable kasi lalo na pagbago, gabi and morning ka lang pwede mag-open ng slot. Ayun, tapos hindi mo siya pwedeng gawin na back-to-back na like makaka 40 hours ka in a week kasi pagod ka na, kasi syempre when you're having a class na ganyan, will correct your grammar. Excuse me, I go out, di ba? Ayan, so hindi pwede. Plus, kailangan ng malakas na bandwidth kasi Skype yung gamit. So, nung napapatagal na medyo nagkakaroon na ako ng interruption with the internet sa class, hindi ko na hinintay na ma-fire ako. Ayun, so yun, medyo eventually nag-stop na rin ako kasi baka malugi rin ako with the time and effort din. Ayun, so back to go lang, simultaneously apply pa rin ako online jobs, ganyan, hanap pa rin ng ganyan. And then yun, since medyo marami akong time, Facebook galore ako. And then one time, habang nag-scroll ako ng FB, yun, nakita ko yung advertisement ng work from home roadmap. So, and I got curious kasi syempre, all the help that I could get, why not, diba? Kasi especially online freelancing, it's really a different word talaga. So, yun, I joined the group. Yun nga, basa-basa ako, silent member, yan. So, really helpful yung mga Q&A doon. What is freelancing? Q&As like that. Ayun. So, join ako doon. Helpful din yung mga questions ng mga tao doon. Natututo ako. I also took yung may free course din doon that I took din. Ayun. Also, tapos nakikita ko, may VA bootcamp doon na looks very promising. Yun lang may bayad. So, di ako masyadong... So, pinag-isipan ko talaga kasi medyo wala akong masyadong source of income pa nun So, sige, pray, basa-basa muna, learning from there. And then, nung nakita ko naman na may money back guarantee pa nun. Ewan ko, ngayon ba may gano'n pa ba?
Meron pa rin.
Ayun, so ayun. So, may gano'n for those who are watching. So, may money back guarantee kapag hindi ka pa nakakuha ng client within a certain period of time. So, talked to my husband, we prayed about it, and sige, go ahead, give it a try. So yun, tapos nag-fully pay na ako, nag-start akong gumawa ng account sa Upwork na na-intimidate ako before kasi may guide naman doon. Create ng account, build ng portfolio, ganyan. Tapos lahat ng natututunan ko every chapter, apply ako agad, ganyan. Every time change ng profile, update ng profile, dagdag ng portfolio, tapos receive some email. Hello? And I still receive some email. Narinig naman ako. Okay, nakalagay kasi connection and stable. I still receive emails na nangungumusta si Jason na how's everything going. Yun, na-appreciate ko siya na na-realize ko na, hindi siya pera-pera lang. Ayun, hindi ko na-mention sa'yo. Ayun, na-appreciate ko na, sincere tong, in fairness, tong taong to na to really help freelancers din. Ayun, so continue lang with the with the learning, continue applying, doing my due diligence then. And then after a few weeks then, I received another email from Jason inviting me to be part of the trial na certification program. So back then wala pang coaching noon. Yeah, di pa
si
na-enroll
Anna.
The Anna Soriano. Yeah. Yes,
The Anna talaga.
Isa rin siya sa mga mini-message ko before pag may question ako eh. Ayun. Tsaka by the way, sobrang nagustuhan ko kasi yun nga, yung FB group, it's like a community na sa umpisa nakakatakot magtanong. Ayun. Pero yun nga, I love it na you made it conducive naman for people. Kayo na nag-uuna na magsabi na don't be afraid to ask. Walang tanong na nakakahiya. So yun. So, syempre, umpisa, hiyang-hiya ka magtanong kasi baka parang eng-eng naman tong tanong ko. Ayun. So yun, it's really a community. It's good na ako lang kasi kakilala ko na freelancer na ganito sa Upwork. So it's good na may support, you have community, may natatanungan ka pag may gantong offer sa'yo na scam ba to, ganyan. Ayan, may matatanungan ka. So ayun, anyway, yung tungkol sa certification program, so wow, what a privilege. So okay, I took it. So para siyang OJT. Ayan, so from application, from interview, tapos may job na papagawa sa'yo, ganyan-ganyan. It helps kasi that gave me a self-assessment then ng skill ko kasi for example the Gmail I thought okay na ako sa Gmail even during the VA bootcamp kasi I've been using Gmail naman for several years na pero nung sa certification parang man paano to yan learning curve pa ako, it took me longer time. Yung feedback din sa dulo ayan si Hali yung super I treasured yung feedback na how I can improve my profile so I applied it agad ayun tapos nakatulong siya for me sa profile ko na mapansin ng client tapos pinaka-winner doon yung feedback ni Jason as a client. So meron na akong isang magandang feedback ng client din sa may Upwork. So yun, simula nun, yung mga clients, hindi lang ako napapansin na ako yung nag-a-apply, pero they started inviting me na to apply sa jobs nila. Ayun, so wow, haba na ng hair ko nun.
Ikaw na in-invite ka na, di ba?
Oo, ako na ini-invite, nakatuwa naman. Ayun, so syempre, you still have your non-negotiable pa rin kasi meron mag-invite sa'yo na night shift naman dito. Since we're planning na rin ng husband ko to have a baby rin, one of the reasons din naman kaya dito sa Iloilo. So mahirap naman baka biglang i-grant ni Lord na magka-baby tapos night shift ako. Hirap mag-pregnant, di ba? Tapos mga anak magkaka-baby. So, no, you're non-negotiable din. So, pinipili ko pa rin. Pili pa. Ayan. So, yun. So, isa sa mga nag-invite sa akin din na client, yung client ko na ngayon. So, up to now, client, December to up to now, siya pa rin yung client ko. Namuntikan ko nang hindi ituloy kasi medyo daunting yung application process na ang haba. Ayun. Pero, cut the story short, okay naman, I made it. 40 hour per week na work, flexible time. Yan kasi hinabol ko eh. Kasi yun yung, just in case, ayun, pwede ako makaalis-alis, ganyan.
So, anytime ka magtrabaho? Like
yes,
morning, afternoon, night, ganun?
Oo, kung kailan ko feel. Basta ma-accomplish ko yung 40 weeks per week.
40 hours per week,
Sorry, 40 hours. Ano ba sabi ko?
40 weeks, okay.
40 hours a week, basta ma-accomplish ko siya. Ayun, tapos, since nabi ko nga na I'm expecting, yun pala, yung nalaman ko, kasabay na nalaman ko almost na I made it sa work din. Yun din yung time na nalaman ko that we're expecting. So, double blessing talaga, nakakatuwa. Oo, tapos yung so sabi ko, tapos plan ko naman i-continue naputol yung pagbabayad sa SSS and PhilHealth na ganyan. Tapos ang galing ng timing, thankful talaga kay Lord kasi yun pala yung kasi for those who are planning to be pregnant or mag-pregnant in the future, yan merong may maternity benefit yung SSS na ganyan na continue yung hulugan. Meron siya kino-consider na certain period of months na ganyan. So for me, kung manganganak ako ng August, so January yung huling start na magbalik loob ako. So sakto na nagkaroon na ako ng trabaho nun. So nakapaghulog ako ulit. Kaya naka-avail ako ng maternity benefit din. Ayun. So
ilang months, like, di ba parang you have to contribute for certain number of months before you can get the maternity benefit?
Oo, yun. So ano nga ba? May computation mahaba. Siguro i-post ko na lang yun. May nakita na ako ng vlog. Ayun. So yun ang computation. Kasi yung huling nag-resign ako sa work, June. Tapos 3 buwan pa lang ato consider. Tapos kailangan ko pa ng maghulog ng January hanggang April para ma-consider. Ayun. So, tinodo ko yung bigay. Kasi yung makukuha mong benefit, correlated siya sa contribution mo. Eh, syempre, before na-employed ako, malaki. So, nilakihan ko pa rin. Kahit masakit sa bulsa, nilakihan ko para sa kinabukasan ng panganganak. So, nilakihan ko siya, yung hulog ko doon. Ayun. So, anyway, tapos yung sa work, nalaman ko na pwede ako mag 3 months, up to 3 months na ma-pause contract pag nanganak and also transition na having a baby. So, wow, kasi iniisip ko kasi pag online freelancing, pag nag-stop ako, goodbye, hanap ako ulit ng another client. Yun, sobrang grateful na may ganito si client. Tapos pwede rin akong mag less than 40 hours pag kailangan. Yung hindi yung masakit sa puso mo na ma-stress ka na, hala, baka maging detrimental sa business ni client pag nawala ako, especially emergency. Well, it's good na marami kami, so okay lang. Kasi nasakto, kasi nung nag-second trimester ako, yun medyo lumabas na yung naging sensitive yung pregnancy ko. May marami akong eksena na ER kasi nagka-spotting ako na may point pa na na-hospital ako. So I was advised na habang nandun ako sa hospital din, mga semi-bed rest season din naman, I can still work. And then I realized na, galing mo Lord, kaya pala, nag-make sense na everything yung bumaba pa moral ko, wala akong makuha trabaho. Everything made sense na kasi, kaya pala wala akong makuha trabaho kasi ito pala maging sitwasyon ko din na, ayun na, since kahit ganito yung medyo delicate yung pregnancy ko, I can still work at home, pwede ako mag-work sa kama lang, yun nga, kasi sensitive nga, hindi masyadong pwedeng gagalaw. Kasi imagine ko kapag kunyari magko-commute pa ako, 'di ba? Baka wala akong baby ngayon. Ayun, tapos pag inaantok ka, pregnancy, antok-antok, insomnia, since you can work anytime. Ganyan, pag nagutom ka, kuha ka lang dyan ng food. Ayun, tapos with the rate naman, hindi siya kasing laki in the freelancing world kasi freelancers talaga, ang malalaki talaga yung rate per hour. Pero still, significant pa rin yung laki niya kumpara sa what I could get here pag nag-work ako physically dito. And to date, so nag-start ako dito January, ano na ngayon? August. Ano na
November na ngayon.
November na ngayon. 2 beses na change yung rate ko. So 2 beses na ako tumaas yung rate ko, 'di ba? So
nice.
in a year. So thank God na sa normal employment siguro walang gano'n na twice agad in a year. Ayan, so naka-several na change na contract din ako. Tapos syempre, gumaganda rin yung itsura ng profile mo rin sa Upwork. I still get invites pa rin from clients na, again, yun, medyo tumatanggi na rin kasi hindi na rin kaya. Ayun. So, grateful talaga na So, ayun, yun yung medyo story ko ngayon. So, ngayon, naka-break pa ako. Next week pa ako babalik sa work ko. Ayun, now with a baby there.
And it's great to hear how far you've gone, especially at the start, di ba, when you first moved to Iloilo, parang you were really struggling.
Yes.
And if I can ask, if like, how much would a teacher earn ba sa Iloilo? Like normal salary pala?
Sabi yung isang school is 8. Kasi ako, mga 12, 13 pa ako. Tapos merong 8,000. Tapos meron ding may 15, mga ganyan. So, I don't know how true yun. Pero isip ko sa bagay kasi may provincial rate na ganyan na nag-exist. Tapos, yung chance ko pa of na ma-accept kasi nga since I don't speak the language, kaya ko lang Filipino, English lang, 'di ba? So, kapag kunyari nag-public school na medyo mataas na 20 pero still hindi pa rin ganun kataas. Baka syempre pag public school yung local language dapat alam ko. So ayun. So very slim yung chance na ganun.
Yeah, so freelancing is really a lot better for you. Like you said, you're not only earning better, but you're able to take care of your baby,
yes.
Yung pregnancy, and that's great to hear that you can. I guess that's one of the freedoms of freelancing, diba? Parang you can cut down on your hours. And in my experience, and a lot of people's experience, mabait naman yung mga clients usually.
Yes,
very understanding kung may problema, like with your second trimester, you had to cut down on your hours. They're very understanding. They will really allow you to focus on your family, on your pregnancy, your baby, ganun. So that's something I really liked in freelancing.
That's right.
Dealing with yung clients who really understand, having the freedom to cut down on your hours. And like you said, yung commuting pa lang, diba? Pero at least sa Iloilo, hindi naman ganoon ka-traffic, di ba?
Ay, yes, yung sinasabi lang traffic dito. Nasaan yung traffic? Ayan, sobrang, pag ganong klaseng traffic sa Manila, happy na kami sa ganong level ng flow, pero dito traffic na yon. Pero mahirap sumakay, yun. May mga parts dito na mahirap sumakay, so, ayun lang. Pero at least pwede kang maglakad.
Maglakad lang, oo. By the way, if ever you have issues with the connection.
Okay naman.
There may cutting back and forth, but it's okay for now. Pero if ever matagal, you can turn off the video sandali para
Okay.
smooth yung audio, just in case lang.
Okay.
See, if any of you guys have any questions, please let me know in the comments below. Let's see what comments we have right now. Congratulations, ang daming congratulations.
Wow, thank you.
A lot of people are want to be like you din. Mernalyn, hirap talaga sa Iloilo maghanap right away ng work besides too low talaga salary. Yun ang all the help I can get, love this, sabi ni Phoenix. There's how much fee I enroll. Well, if you're looking at enrolling in the VA bootcamp, get the free course muna, so that you'll have an idea of if this is right for you.
That's right.
Before investing money in the bootcamp. Kailan ka po nag-start ng freelance and kailan ka po nagkaroon ng first job offer? Okay, this is a good question from Tin Leguno Manlapa. So when was the first, when you started looking for jobs in freelancing?
So nag-start ako September, yun yung sa online job pa lang, yung walang guidance na ever. Ayun, September. Nag-start ako ng bootcamp mga November yon. Ayan, VA bootcamp, November. Nakakuha ko ng job, tsaka ng offer ng clients na December, after a month lang. Ayun.
After a month. And a lot of people get it after a month. That's a common thing we're seeing. Pero it's different for everybody. Si Bong kasabay mo saan?
Yes. Right. Sabi nga ni Miss Ana, sabi nga her 2 weeks lang, no, si Miss Ana. Pagka ma-pressure kasi iba-iba tayo ng timeline. So yun din sabi ko, iba-iba rin ng timeline. Basta keep on doing your due diligence. Yan.
Ang ibang, others, take months, others take weeks. So iba-iba talaga.
Correct.
It's a little bit of luck and perseverance and preparation, ganun. So don't worry if it takes time. Like with you, with your own story, so August ka pa nag-start, you moved to Iloilo, and then you were only really able to get you were looking locally, but you were only able to get hired to December pa. So that's 4 months total if we include yung sa Iloilo, diba? For all of you guys who are watching, Nits has a great story that she shared, and I'd really appreciate it if you shared, if you also shared this with other people. Hit the share button. Okay, Nits is back. Hey, Nits.
Hi.
If you're having connection issues, baka i-off lang muna yung video. If ever. I hope you guys don't mind. But I was telling people, share the story with others. Nits is a first-time mom, and this is her story of how freelancing has really helped her out with where she is today. All right. Also, guys, if you're not part of our Facebook group yet, we have a Facebook group, a public Facebook group. Head over to our Freelancers in the Philippines Facebook group. We have a lot of helpful people there. We also have a Facebook group for students, which Nits was talking about earlier. But if you're not a student, if you're not a bootcamp student, you can't get in. But if you do enroll, you'll get in the students group. But if you're not a student, head over to Freelancers in the Philippines Facebook group. And let's get the link posted over here in the comments. So I'll have somebody post the link in the comments, please. Thank you. Okay, so let's move on to what we call our lightning round. And so I'm going to ask you a couple of questions, and just answer the first thing that comes into your mind. Okay?
Okay.
Sure. So if you're able to master a skill, just one skill, in one day, which skill will you choose and why?
Related ba dapat sa work or hindi naman?
Hindi naman, any skill.
Right now, top of mind, baby talk, makaintindihan ng baby talk, baby language.
Actually, may course, I saw an online course about understanding baby language.
Meron lang ako nakita sa Oprah, parang 5 words yun. Ayun, so nakatulong naman. 5 words yun.
May online course. So it's becoming a big thing nowadays, yung
wow.
Baby talk.
Sige, napin ko nga yan.
Next question. Are you a cat or a dog person?
Cat! Cat.
What books, any good books you have read recently that you recommend?
Recently, what to expect? Puro pang bubuntis eh. What to expect when you're expecting? Ayun, what to expect on the first year.
At least, di ba, for those expectant mothers, they know what book to read, what to expect when you're
Yes,
expecting.
oo.
So yeah,
Yes.
if you could have a superpower, what would you choose and why?
My goodness, superpower. Merong ability na mala-Google. Yan. Kasi sobrang I love Google. So parang, yun nga, isa sa mga naisip ko nga na advice and take advantage na of the digital age ngayon. So parang, ano maisip mo, Google, umiyak yung baby lang na madaling yung information ba. Ayun. Easy access.
So, Google Girl, ganun. So, yun ang
parang
ano,
ganun.
superhero
Power
name
of the
mo.
Google.
Si Google Girl.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your weird habit na not many people know about?
Weird habit. Siguro pag umiinom ng soft drinks, ng Coke, kalahati soft drink, kalahati water. Yun, marami na weirduhan talaga nun. Kasi, nasanay akong ganun na para hindi matapang. Kasi tinrain ako ni Papa na ganun. Yun.
Oh, so and soft drinks are bad, diba? They're very bad for you. So watering it down, that's a good thing to practice. All right,
hindi lang onte, kalahati talaga.
half talaga. Ano?
Oo, correct.
Hindi mo you're not mixing them naman, diba?
Nami-mix na rin siya pagka-pour mo ng water or pagka-pour mo ng Coke yun. Basta equal lang sila yung dami niya.
You're pouring them in one, parang in one pitcher?
Oh, yes. Isang baso. Kunyari, baso ko. Lalagyan mo na ka ng Coke. Tapos dagdagan ko ng water na kung gaano karami yung Coke, ganon din karami yung water. So, okay. Diba, ikaw ka naman nabibirduhan na. Ayun.
Okay
so,
lang,
para diluted siya. Ayun.
Sige. That's not too weird naman. Like, okay pa naman.
Yeah.
Your husband knew about that before he married you, di ba?
Yeah, oo.
Well, baka na weirdo one. Joke lang. Sige, thank you for joining our lightning round. And let's go back into the questions over here. Let's see. Bong, is that mabait daw ng client mo? Sabi ni Bong. Mabait daw yung client mo, sabi ni Bong.
Ay, oo. Mabait.
Marami namang mabait na clients. Most clients siguro, in my experience, they're very understanding. You'll get a client every now and then is not very nice. Pero it's rare. Let's say 1 out of every 5 clients siguro. Pero yung 4 mabait naman. Jamie John Roque, thank you for doing this live interview for us who are aspiring VAs. Thank you daw. Bong's asking, ano po work mo kay client na mabait? So,
oo nga, hindi ko pala na-mention. Research and data entry. Ganyan. Hindi ko mapanggit specific kasi may non-disclosure agreement. So, ayun, basta it involves research and data entry. So, confirming some datas, ganyan. Data.
Sige. We can't get into detail because of the NDA. She's not allowed to talk about the specific tasks and the company. You're not allowed to mention the company name.
Yeah.
But you're doing data entry and research lang para may idea naman sila. Inspiring. Phoenix Jackson wants to ask, from moving to Iloilo to finally seeing that your freelance job is the job, how many times have you felt disappointed and defeated? And what have you done to get your strength back to keep fighting?
Yes, next. Ano pang Miss
Miss Universe na question?
Ano ba yan? Inspired ba yan last week? Back to back win. And anyway, gaano katagal? Yun, yung nag-start ako, September, from September hanggang December, hanap-hanap talaga. Sobrang nakakababa ng moral talaga. Kasi parang inisip mo na parang it never happened. Yun nga, kagaya na banggit ko kanina, never ako nahirapan maghanap ng job. Even nung student pa lang ako, bago ako mag-graduate, may job na ako. It's always like that. Pag mag-resign ako, may nakaabang na ako agad na trabaho. Tapos ito, ang tagal. Tapos even yung nag-join ako ng job fair ng government na parang feeling ko na nothing wrong with that. Pero ako lang na parang medyo naawa na ako sa sarili ko na gano'n. Ayun. So, para what inspired me na makabalik, no?
What motivated you and inspired you to keep going? Kahit you
Kasi
failed a few times.
kailangan. Yeah, kasi kailangan oo. Kasi kailangan may job. And that's especially na, yun nga, the direction is to have a family na. So, syempre, you have to be prepared for that. Kasi if that's your fate, di ba? So, kailangan ready ka rin pag binigay na sa'yo ni Lord, yun na sa'yo ni Lord yung pinagpe-pray mo. So, yun.
Wala kang, parang wala kang choice, but you have to earn.
Yes.
So parang, and yeah, especially with the coming baby, parang that's motivation enough.
Correct.
To really push forward. No matter how many times you fail, no matter how discouraged you are, when it comes to family, parang fight pa rin.
Oo. Pero yung bootcamp na ako. Ayun. So rin, medyo hindi na masyado kasi parang may guidance ka na hindi ka na groping in the dark na. Tsaka aliw din. I don't know kung dahil may learner na strength din ako. Pero yun nga, pag nandun ka na sa course din, enjoy na rin siya. So parang medyo exciting na entertaining in a way na rin yung pag-update mo ng profile, gawa ka ng portfolio, ito pala, ganito pala dapat. So, yun, hindi na siya parang tulad ng dati na nag-work sa kawalan, ganun.
Parang masaya to do. And were you, hindi mo naabutan yung quizzes, no, and assignments?
May quizzes, pero assignment wala pa.
Wala pa. Pero right now we have quizzes and assignments, so there's even more parang interaction na ngayon. You can go back if you want, tapos gawin mo yung assignments.
Pag medyo okay na to si baby at nakahanap na kami ng helper.
Importante yung helper talaga.
Oo.
This is first work mo sa Upwork was ito din, ba, data research and
hindi first hindi. Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Hello? Malakas naman. Ayan. Ba't ganun? Malakas naman. Anyway. Ayan. So, first client ko, Jason Dalay. Ayan. So, first client ko. Dahil, because of the, sa certification program. Tapos, yung second client ko, ito na yon. Tapos, meron pa rin on the side na fixed job na, ano ba yun? May reviewing, basta may lang, I will do a review lang ng isang book. Ayun. Tapos, hindi na ako masyadong kumuha ng iba kasi nga, 40 hours a week na siya So medyo marami, tapos pregnant din. So hindi na ako kumuha ng mga iba pa.
Pero you're getting invites naman all the time, di ba?
Oh yes. Yun ang masaya doon.
Ang haba talaga ng hair mo. You're getting...
mahaba ang hair.
And Marie Chang is asking, what was your first hourly rate when you started to get when you got hired for the first job?
Ayun, $3 per hour. Maliit lang siya. Pero yun nga, nakikita ko rin sa group nga rin, sa online community nga natin, sa Flip, na iba pa name before. Yun nga na, actually, ang nilagay ko sa profile ko is $7 per hour. Pero yun nga, kasi alam ko na sa Divisoria, may tawad pa. So yun nga. Basta ang ano ka lang doon is na-negotiable ko, hindi na ako bababa sa $3 per hour. Kasi kinompute ko rin, if ever $40 hours a week. Yun ganyan. So yung okay pa rin yung total ko. So yun yung nag-start ako, tapos nakadalawang increase na ako this year.
So congrats on that. So and as a teacher, di ba? Where can you hear na twice in 1 year na
correct.
Wala pang 1 year nga, di ba? A few more months before 1 year, tapos may 2 increases ka na.
Before ako mag-break, nakadalawang increase na ako. Yun.
Before nag-maternity leave ka.
Oo. So, yung una ko, after 2 months lang.
Wow.
Shock na ako
And that happens actually in freelancing very often. And sometimes, like in my experience, yung increases, kasi with corporate, parang if top performing ka, yung 10% na increase, sobrang laki ng 10% na increase, diba? Pero in freelancing, usually mga increases can even go parang double your rate, ganon. Minsan ganon. Or even 50%. Super, parang unheard of talaga in corporate. Pero in freelancing, we can get bigger increases tapos every few months pa, di ba?
Yeah.
Tinkerbell, hope to see some freelancers in Iloilo o baka pwede kayo mag-meet up dun sa
Yes!
Iloilo.
Come on! Nag-request nga ako lagi pag may meet up eh. Iloilo naman dyan.
Mag-organize nga kayo ng ng Iloilo.
Wala sumasagot eh.
Try mo, mag-organize ka sa Iloilo. After OKC baby. Oo, wag lang ngayon.
Yeah.
Sometime next year, mag-organize ka dun.
Yeah.
I posted in our Facebook group, by the way, everybody. We have a couple of meetups coming up. Makati, we have Rizal, we have Cebu. So go to Freelancers in the Philippines, Flip, and you can see them there. And if you want a meetup in your area, then just let me know so that we can get it set up. Like Iloilo, it's next year. Mag-start ka na sa Iloilo. Cagayan might come soon. There's talks of starting in Cagayan. Davao might happen again next year. We'll see. But yeah, right now for November we have Rizal, we have Makati, and we have Cebu. So please attend, guys, so we can meet you in person as well. Sige. Yeah, ako lang nakita ngayon because Nits had to turn off her video. With the connection issues. Nagreklamo. They don't want to see my face na daw eh. Parang sawa na sila. Sawa na sila sa akin.
Sa poster na lang. Yan din ako.
Ay, sa poster. Oo.
Mas payat ako dyan.
Hanapin ko nga para i-screen share ko lang yung poster. Oo. Screen share ko na lang para hindi yung face ko yung andito. Sige. Screen share. Ayun. Sige. Huwag na kayo magreklamo Ito na. Ayun. Sige. They should see my face, I think, and yung poster mo. Okay. Let's see. Ano pang Sarap naman ng nature ng work mo. Nakaka-relate si Princess. Buti na lang may ganito na palang work. Dito, pangarap ko lang to. I thought hindi pwede mag-earn without compromising my time for my kids and my family.
Pwede na ngayon, di ba? Saka maganda na na-witness mo yung milestone kasi as a teacher, parang ako rin hinayang ko na parang kami nakikita namin tong teacher yung milestones ng kids nila pero the parents, they don't. So at least I have both. Pwede ko makita yung mga milestone lalo na pag baby, di ba? Ayan, so since I'm just here.
Oo, yung mga first words, mga first ganon.
First giggle niya.
I-record mo, di ba? I've seen mga YouTube videos, di ba?
Ay, marami akong yun nga na, document ko.
Nowadays, pwede na, di ba? From the start. AJ Madrid, I can relate to your stories. I'm having a hard time looking for a job before. And then all of a sudden, nalaman ko about freelance. Then I came to realize na kaya siguro hindi ako na-hire sa job sa corporate dati kasi yung freelance yung para sa akin. In every situation talaga there's a purpose. Congrats po and thank you for your inspiring story.
Yes, come on. That's right.
And for you especially, di ba? Parang we believe that parang God has a plan for us talaga, di ba?
Yes.
And ikaw hindi mo na foresee na maging complicated yung pregnancy mo pero parang alam ni God na that would happen. So you had to feel those disappointments for ilang months before you got your freelance work, which gave you all these benefits, di ba?
Yeah.
Sa mga pagod na pumasok sa office at ma-traffic na environment, nood kayo free lang. Congrats na nakapasa akin, sabi ni Men Opresyo.
Ay, salamat, Ate Men.
May nag-request ng QC meetup. We're in Rizal. Si Anna ang nag-handle sa Rizal, so I don't know the Rizal area. Tanongin mo si Anna andito. And there's Marikina pala. Sorry. You'll see it naman. I posted in the group. So you can see where in the Marikina area, where in Cebu, and where in Makati we have the meetups. Okay. Let's see here. And once again, if you guys have questions, please let me know. And we'd really appreciate if you shared this story with other freelancers or
even other, other moms or other people who may join the freelancing world. All right. So I believe that you have some advice that you've prepared for everyone who's watching.
Yes, prepared tayo. Ayun. So, ayun lang. For me, yung take advantage lang being on this digital age, yung na-mention ko rin kanina. Yun. Kasi online, so for syempre, it's a different world talaga itong freelancing. So if you want to know more about it, Google lang din. Join this community, FB community ng Flip din. So to know more about it. Tapos pwede kang mag-learn din from YouTube, know more about it. Tapos in the community rin, you can learn from other freelancers. Kahit silent ka lang nagbabasa doon, matututo ka talaga. Yan, you can also ask them pa. Ayun. Tapos enroll in a course kasi yung course naman na ganyan, ano rin yan parang it's up to you kung kailan ka pwedeng, for example, employed ka pa, ganyan. So at your own time, you can learn, avail of the course din. Ayun. Tapos second, identify your non-negotiable. So kagaya nung na-mention ko kanina, non-negotiable ko, hindi ako magna-night shift. Yan, kasi yun nga yung faith namin na mag-start na ng family. Tapos non-negotiables and preferences. My preference then is flexible hours, flexible time. Ayun. So para it will help you streamline even nandun ka sa period na desperado ka magkaroon ng job. Yun. Stick to your non-negotiable. If it's really non-negotiable, that's your non-negotiable. Yan. So, do not compromise kung yun talaga ang non-negotiable mo. Ayun. Tapos, when it comes to, yung mga SSS, like I mentioned kanina, kasi you'll never know kailan mo siya kakailanganin, yung SSS, PhilHealth na ganyan. So, contribute lang kahit naman minimum na ganyan. Pero, kung kunyari, foresee mo na you're pregnant, pwede ka namang mag-increase. Pwede nga biglang tumalon agad ng contribution mo. Hanggat di ka dumarating sa age na 55, yan. Pwede kang iba ng contribution mo. Ayan. Tapos lastly, ayan, and most importantly, pray and commit everything to the one who knows the beginning till the end. Kagaya nga na na-mention ni Jason kanina. Yan nga, kasi God knows the bigger picture. During those time na, kumbaga, nandun ako sa confused ako, bakit ako nagkaka-work na ganyan? So, yun nga, He knows what's happening. Ayan. So, He's the praying. Yun. Hello?
Just we're a couple of seconds pero nakuha naman. And thank you for that advice. That's some really good advice. Having the community is very important. Just like you said, when you're alone, parang ikaw lang isa. But when you have the community of people around you you can share with, you can get practices from, and you can ask questions from. And we do try to maintain very friendly communities, both in Flip, freelancers in the Philippines, and for the students group. We try to maintain very friendly communities. As much as possible, utilizing Google, utilizing the online world, enrolling in a course if you really want to venture and be serious in freelancing. Courses will help you out and parang hold your hand and guide you through. SSS PhilHealth, that's important, very important because you never know, diba? For emergency purposes, you can get a lot of benefits. And I really like how you mentioned yung non-negotiables. We don't be too desperate for work na parang, if you're thinking, sige, minimum $3, parang $1 na lang per hour, accept mo rin. Because I see some people do that. And sila yung lugi, di ba?
That's right.
When that happens to you. So just keep, don't give up and know your non-negotiables. Like ikaw, you could have taken jobs earlier, di ba? But you didn't because you had your non-negotiables talaga. And very importantly, one of the best pieces of advice is to pray in everything that you do and commit. Know that God has a plan for you talaga. So even when you're discouraged, know that God has something in store for you. Baka you don't understand why you're struggling right now. You don't understand why you aren't getting hired. But pray and trust in God that in His plan for you. Tama, diba?
Well said.
And si Phoenix is asking if you have advice for new moms working online.
New moms na recently nanganak?
Or I guess almost
or
nanganak.
Moms na bago sa freelancing, bagong mom talaga. Advice, na bago rin nag-freelancing?
Oh,
New
I
mom
guess
and new
both.
in freelancing.
Oh,
Okay.
ganun.
Advice, yun, same pa rin. Kasi pag kunyari, nagpapatulog ka ng baby or habang tulog siya, pwede ka Google na naman, ano. Ayun. Tapos malaking bagay talaga, join the online community ng mga freelancers kasi not only you can learn from mga pinopost doon, pero you can also ask questions from them. Kung kunyari wala kang time masyado kasi syempre sa dami naman ng pinopost din doon, di ba? So, kunyari ito lang talaga question mo. Feel free to ask question din doon. Tapos may mga naka-designate na naman na parang album din yan, di ba? So, yan, ask ka lang din doon kasi makakatulong kasi di ba pag kunyari, typical na employment kasi meron kang pwedeng matanungan na kasama mo sa job. Ito kasi since freelancing, parang medyo you're on your own. Kaya very important yung online community. Ayun.
Yeah, have that. When the baby, parang make, I guess, the time. Make the most out of the time that you have. Na tulog si baby, Google. And yeah, the community. I do agree, the community. There are a lot of other moms out there who are in the freelancing world and you can get support from. Important yung support with that.
Correct. All right. Not only sa job na freelancing, pero may bigyan ka pa ng tip even sa pinagdadaan mo as a mom.
Oo. Since we do have a lot of moms, students, yung ang dami nating students na who are moms, mga single moms, mga stay-at-home moms, marami. So you'll be able to get a lot of advice from other freelancers na may experience that in.
That's right.
Okay, thank you so much, Nits, for sharing your story. It's very inspiring, especially for those moms who want to stay at home with their kids and mga expectant mothers, who are taking a look at freelancing. And thank you everybody for staying, for watching this interview. We do this for you guys, for you to learn more about freelancing, for you to be inspired, and for you to just know that there's so much available to you, so many benefits, so many learnings, and a whole world that you can enter when you can join in freelancing. If you haven't shared this interview yet, please hit the share button. It's right next to the comment button, which is right next to the like button. So please share this with family and friends. Join us over in our Facebook group, Freelancers in the Philippines. Just type it in the search, Freelancers in the Philippines. And this video will also be played on our YouTube channel over at wfhr.io/YouTube. If you want to check out the free course that Nits enrolled in, initially, go to freevacourse.com so that you can enroll in that free course and see, explore freelancing and see if it's right for you. Okay. Thank you once again. Thank you, Nits, for your time, for sharing, for inspiring all our viewers today. And you guys and Nits, you have a good rest of the day.
Okay. Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Bye.